Okay, today is December the 3rd, 2013. Let's take a look at Apple. Just get a little update on Apple, even though the last couple of days the market been down. I think some of the people is kind of freaking out, but in any case, Apple has continued to move higher and then getting some, positive upgrade. So that's why, in regardless what the market is doing, the primary thing to pay attention to is whatever you're trading, keep an eye on the price and the price action. Case in point is in Apple here. Let's switch to the intraday chart here first before we start looking at some of the weekly and the daily. If you recall from the weekend video that I put out, last week, we were saying that Apple went to the 554, 550, 555 with minor resistance, and we're expecting that it will most likely come down and sort of retest that level. And on Monday, it actually did this kind of hover at that 555, 556 instead of 554. And after a while, then it broken down. So if it were to come back and test that 555, 556 level somewhere around here, and present a little resistance, and then if it break through, then that would be a possibility of, coming in and sort of add or take a, if you're not in the long, that might be a good location to consider of initiating a long position on Apple. But the fortunate, well, is the for the people that want to waiting to get in, then it'd be the unfortunate. It kind of gapped up today, and it just continued to move, and just move up. And I believe today is actually went up over 14 point or 12 point somewhere around there. So right now it's kind of busting through this particular level here, this 564, which that I have, a little Fibonacci retracement swing on the intraday prices. And if we also kind of scroll down, you can see that 127 extension is 578.24. So it's near that 578 level. Okay, just kind of keep that back in your mind here. This 578, we're going to go back and revisit that level later on the other chart here. And if we go and let's take a look at the weekly chart first. So the weekly, here's that 555, 554 level that we're talking about, and so you can see that it actually broken through. And, the target level that we're shooting at is essentially that 594 up here at the next pivot high here. And, and then if we go back and take a look at the daily, yesterday is that pullback, and today is the gap up, that move up here. And you can see that right here within this low, Fibonacci retracement here, okay, that we've been looking at. And here's this 161 is 579. Remember on the intraday on that we were looking at that 578. So you got the intraday trader that is probably some of the fit number that they're looking at is possibly be 578. And then here's the daily on this particular fib, and it's 579, right? And remember we also talk about this particular fib here, one other possible Fibonacci. So you can also see that it's also pretty close to that 579. This right here is 576. So you get that confluence somewhere around that 576 to 579 level. So keep an eye on that level when it get up there. It could have some, maybe profit taking or some sort of a resistance, a little bit of a pullback. So just keep an eye on that because we're still targeting this 590, 94. That particular pivot, pivot high there up at this particular location up here, this 594 here. And if we, again, remember we are saying that if we use this particular Fibonacci swing here, then we get this, essentially this particular, see this 596 here. Right, so it's pretty close to this 594, that particular pivot high on the weekly, right? This particular pivot high here. This is the 594. So we're going to continue to monitor Apple and just kind of, throw your stop, kind of protect your profit and that sort of thing. And don't try to chase it if it's not in it because, it has been running fairly well. And, we could get a little bit of a pullback on Apple because it can't just go straight up. So, but, there's a possibility it will. It's just that you don't want to go and, bet on it if you're not already in the position in the trade. So good luck on your trading tomorrow.